name is Skip. This is my wife Lori. We attend and are part of West Valley Bible Church. Skip and Lori asked. And I would recommend him to anyone, everyone that is interested in getting good sound. Because I mean, I'm not a sound person. My wife is. She's got a AV person in her head or something, but I'm not a sound person. And yet everybody has complimented and commented on the quality of work that Eric did. So we're very, very grateful.
and this training, and so it was amazing to have them come in with people like us who didn't even know how to turn anything on, and came in and walked us through the soundboard that was very complicated to us, and to see him so patiently help us through this. The thing I appreciate so much is how Eric teaches you what to listen for. A lot of people can learn the buttons and where they go up and down, but to be able to have that ear is really a training, and to understand what to listen for, what to hear, has been a tremendous help to us. And we have so much to learn, but at least now I feel like we have a real foundation of how to get started and to really remove all the distractions from worship. And that was one key thing that Eric taught us, was what can we do to remove the distractions from people coming before the throne of God and worshiping Him. And it's just,
and Lori makes a great point there. None of this means anything if it isn't a true worship of God. And that's what it leads to. The mechanics and the training, all that leads to worshiping God for who He is. And Eric was extremely helpful in doing that. So we're very grateful.
Hi, my name is Mark Savage. I'm the technical director for West Valley Bible Church's AV department. As you see, we needed help. And so I reached out to a member of our church who had a friend at another church. And he introduced me to a man by the name of Eric Hagan. And we asked Eric to come over and just kind of help me. Can I come over and talk to you? I called him on the phone one day and said, can I come over there to your church where you're at, and can I talk to you and see what I need to do? The man was gracious. He probably laughed a lot after he hung up, but he was very gracious. And he told us how to get started. Not only did he tell us how to get started, he walked me through the entire process. Helped me figure out what parts to buy, what items to get. I had no idea what, I didn't even know what a mixer was, or what compression did, or what fading did, or was there a button or a lever. So if you're at that point, these modules that Eric has put together will totally change your life. They will just turn your church ministry in the AV department around. They'll educate the people that you have come in volunteering so that they will be proficient and know exactly how to operate this equipment. We had Eric come in and do a class for us and brought us up to speed on what we needed to do. But more than that, his heart is to help people. He told us, and I'll never forget, you don't want to hear the sound coming out of the mixer. When it's right, you won't hear anything. You'll hear the Spirit of God in this place. So our goal from the beginning was to make sure that Jesus Christ was centered in our spiritual worship. And the sound quality only enhances the worship service. It doesn't take away or add to. It just makes it what it's supposed to be, so the Spirit of God can get in your heart. And that made a big difference in our life, and it made a big difference in our church. And I would say that if you use these modules, encourage your men and women who are behind the cameras, behind the mixing board, behind the computers, to really dig in and learn these modules. They will be well rewarded. Thank you very much.
All right. My name is Brian. I'm the lead, I guess you could say, AV board person here at West Valley Bible Church. I started probably 2 years ago when we had an analog board, and it was very tricky. We had monitors on the stage. We had to control the sound that the singers heard as well as what the church body heard, and there was a lot of complaints and gripes throughout that. As it progressed, we got a new system. Eric came in and helped us set it up, walked us through how to use the digital board. Sounds that I never thought I would hear, I was able to pick up and catch and change, and I've been able to train a few people as I've been going through this. So we really appreciate his help, the time he's taken to show us his knowledge, share that with us, pass it on so we can pass it on to other people and feel confident in what we're doing. So we're really appreciative for all that he does and all that he's taught us here at West Valley.